What's going on, everybody? It's Darren Cooper from DarrenCooperMusic.com. Producer, composer, guitarist, creating the soundtrack to your genius through inspiration and collaboration. Now, in this week's video, we're looking at Kanye West, or dare I say President Kanye. Although I think he dropped out this week, so that's not going to happen. So we're going to look at his single, Wash Us in the Blood. This is not typically a song that I would go for. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone as far as a producer, but I love to stretch myself, to go after songs that make me try new things, do different things that I normally wouldn't do. I'm not necessarily a hip hop producer. This is a hip hop song, but I'm going after it. We're going to find something brand new from the bones of this song. I'm ready. If you're ready, let's do this thing. All right, so when you sit down to listen to Kanye's tune, it's pretty minimal. There's not a lot going on. Some 808s, some hi-hats, a couple of synth parts. A lot of the production is in the vocals themselves, some of the effects that they do throughout the song, and really in the arrangement of the song as a whole. And so as I sat down to kind of think through what this tune would look like, I wanted to kind of create a couple of simple loops that we could use throughout the whole thing. So before the cameras kicked on, I sat down and played a couple of guitar parts out that I think will give us the foundation needed to really kind of start moving this track forward. So let's dive into the computer and begin to see if we can't develop something cool. Okay, for the first loop that I came up with, it's just a simple kind of guitar loop pattern that I was sitting down and playing. I was like, oh man, this thing might actually work for what we're trying to do. And so it's simply at its foundation level sounds like this. All right, so real simple, real easy. There's not a lot of effects on it. It's pretty dry sound. So what I did was to get us started, I just went and loaded up a bunch of like different plugins that I knew I will need in some capacity. Some EQ, compression, some weird sounds, some delays. I loaded this whole thing up just to have some paints to begin to use, right? So for the first thing I want to do is just kind of load up an EQ, simply get a little loop going and see if we can't just clean it up a little bit. Let's see, we got this fat effects thing. I like to try these different presets just to try stuff out, see what we can't, I don't know. Yeah, so that's kind of subtle, but I like it. Just kind of gives it a little filter effect. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. So yeah, we got nothing fancy on the reverb. Okay, that's kind of cool. Kind of puts it a little distant. It's not so in your face. This wah fuzz thing, I've used it on a couple stuff. It kind of scares me a little bit. Let's go with the things that I know. You know, let's go with a simple delay here. Yeah, I dig that. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so this is like it's like a speaker for a B3 organ. I don't know. This could be kind of weird. I've never really used it before. Let's just. You gotta love when you turn something on and it's just like, yeah, that's awesome. All right, let's see what happens if we put some of this on. So basically, this is an auto wah, some compression, and some fuzz. Let's just, I don't know. Let's go one by one here. What happens if we do this? All right, yeah, let's move on to this second loop that I got now and see if we can't come up with something that matches that real nice. Let's see, broken echoes. Oh man. Let's play that in context here. Oh man, I kind of like that. Let's go with that broken echoes there. Yeah, I really dig that as far as the foundational loops that we can then take and put across the board on this. Bring them in, take them out, move them around. I think this will be the foundation we need to really make this thing happen. All right, so like I said, the beauty of this track is going to be in the arrangement of it and not necessarily in this 4-bar loop that we have right now. I have the foundation. Now I just got to spend some time arranging it, mixing it down, making it what it needs to be. So if you want to hear how it all came together in its final product, go ahead and click on this video here to the left to listen to that right now. As always, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, maybe even ring that bell so you never miss a video. Until then, go out and create your art, and we'll see you next week.